Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another iRacing video. And today we're in Street Stocks at Port Royal. This is our first race in the Street Stocks Port Royal, so I'm gonna be doing a little walkthrough of it. And this is our qualifying run. So bear with me. This is gonna be my first time kind of doing one of these videos where I skip through with you guys. So if it's off a little bit, we're learning, and we're gonna keep trying to make good content for you guys. So this track is really like a top side track where the speed's at, but in the qualifying here you can see I for some reason just went down to the bottom. Not the smartest decision at all. Probably could have been a lot faster up on the lip. So let's check our time. 23.5 first lap. And a 23.56 on the second lap, just a little bit slower. Not too bad, not too bad. We're holding P6 right now, it looks like. Alright, we're back in Heat 1. We are starting P4, I believe. It's not too terrible. On the outside. Let's see who we got in this field real quick. Give you guys a name list. Alright, so today we're racing with, not in this heat race exactly, but we got Chris Beaver, Trevor Doyle, Ricky Frankel, Tyler Berg, Will Bridge, Connor New, Brian Clinter, Ian, Aaron, Travis, and Josh. Sorry guys, but just huge shout out to Chris, Will, and somebody else. I can't remember who the other one was. Sorry if I forgot you, but huge shout out to those guys. They raced awesome the whole race. You'll see at the end how close this race really was. But here we go. Green flag drops. Who's gonna stay back and forth? You see everybody move up to the top, and I'm still on the bottom. And we learn first lap why we are not on the bottom anymore. So we're just gonna try to hold our ground. We shoot to the bottom again, make a dumb choice, but we do get on the inside of the 2 car. Barely gets past us. I do like watching these replays over. I learn from my mistakes a lot. We get to the wall, shot it in there a little too hard, but then I realize how much speed is actually at top. That's where it gets interesting. And by the way, I'm sorry for the language. There might be a little bit of yelling in this. These guys get pretty heated. But anyways, I got in the back of Chris Beaver right there on accident. Just went way too hard in the corner. If you guys do like our paint scheme on the Street Stock, let me know in the comments and give me a like, because I did work pretty hard on it. It's not the best looking, but it's crispy. Holding P3 right now. Trying to run the top line as hard as we can, just digging in the wall. I mean, you're absolutely just riding the wall the whole race. A little bit too much into the wall there, center too hard. Riding the top, and the top 1 and 2, they're getting into it a little bit. Digging. We're in a transfer spot, so I'm not pushing too hard. Don't want to ruin the car, but I am digging to where I can still gain position, so I'm not going to give up yet. Every position you gain in a heat race is 2 spots in the feature. Don't forget that. Holding P3 down. Let's see, we're on lap 7. 2 to go. Coming around. Can we get on the outside of Chris Beaver? Because if we can, we got the position. And we're on the outside. What's gonna happen here? Oh, I sent it too hard, it looks like. They swap spots. P3 takes the inside. Oh, comes back up top. White flags flying. Last lap. P3. Can we make anything happen here? Oh, on the outside. Around the outside. Can we do it? Can we do it? And we passed Chris Beaver on the last lap of the heat race to take home P2. And that makes, I think we transfer.
Hell of a heat race, boys.
I think we start P3 in our feature now. So let's skip to the feature. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, we're back and we are in the feature race. And by the way, these guys are arguing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the chat for a second. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, so anyways, we are starting P3. It gets pretty interesting. This is a good one to watch. Stay for the whole race, I'm telling you. You want to see the end. Now the 7 car, I will say, he didn't like me this race very much. I don't know if I did him bad like in the beginning. I do remember now that we're talking about it. But under caution, like halfway through the race, he gave me a couple taps, and I'm not too sure what it was. 4? I mean, I don't know if I gave him the right rear going into the corner, or I gave him a little bump he didn't like. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna see if I deserved it, I guess, now that we're watching the film. See, we're going green. Not the best start, but we'll take it. Now I'm already aware that I want to be up top now, so hopefully I don't see. Yep, straight to the top. That's where the speed's at. Even if you're in the wall, you still have speed up there. 8 car all up in our ass. Now I can see why the 7 car may be a little mad, but that's what racing is. And I got in the wall, he was in the inside of me. There's nowhere I can go. So, I mean, if he's gonna be upset about that. It did bring out a caution. It's not like he got set back from that. There is a caution thrown. We're on your caution, so. Yellow flag comes out, and we are, I think, P3. Still holding P3. Actually, yep, P3. Still got the Joe Biden car up front. Let's see if we can get some, yeah, we'll go in car for a couple laps. Give you guys my view. Still, there's a lot of cautions in this race. I do apologize ahead of time. And while we're under caution, I just want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Dan at Alien Tech and Mason 2 times. Check him out on BeatStars, man. All these beats that you hear on my channel are all from him, and they're fire, man. I mean, if you're listening, you know. So, and also a huge shout out to Dan. I mean, #1 sponsor I've had all my racing career. He's helped a lot with our iRacing, getting it started, setting up my rig, you know. He helped me set up my 3 monitors, let me borrow a drill, stuff like that. Also, he also got my paint schemes for my car, so I can do paint schemes now. I can do other people's paint schemes. Just pretty much opened my doors to a lot of different things, so I appreciate him and everything he does for me. And some big news coming up. Also, shout out to Dan for this. We're running the Clyde Grand Prix September 18th. It's like one of the biggest, it's like the Super Bowl for kart racing in Ohio, if you don't know. It's something I'm really looking forward to. I look forward to it every year. And last year I helped Dan, his son ran, and the last time we ran was 2017, and I think we placed like P6 our first time running. It's not bad, I'll take it. This year I'm coming with a little more get up. I want a top 3, you know. That's a high goal, but we're getting ready to go green here, starting P3. Slow start, as you can tell. You can obviously tell I'm not shifting the car myself because that was a terrible start. take it high. You'll see us get in the wall here. Try to ride that cushion without getting our front tires in the wall. Smooth as possible. Really working the wheel, by the way. This fucking race was exhausting. Just top lining it out. Top lining it out. And you can just see the run I get coming out of the top line when they mess up. If they come off that cushion a little bit, I'm telling you, you can just feel the power. I'm just trying to, you can hear me experiment with the gas and the brakes, just trying to figure out the right combo to get around without hitting the wall. It takes us a while to find, even though on the last lap you wouldn't realize that we even tried it. Once again, huge shout out to the guys racing me right now, because I know I wasn't the cleanest, and not everybody in the race is the cleanest, but somehow the top 3 to 4 at the end of the race worked out really good. Like, we had some really good battles. And like I said, the last like 5 laps, you'll see we were all at 10 incidents. If you know iRacing, once you get 12, you're disqualified. So if we would have had one more incident, all 3 would have been disqualified. So down to that, you know, when you're down to that, you have to race clean or you're booted. The guy in front of us is blinking to shit, so try our best to stay out of his ass when he goes invisible, like right there. I think that was a 2X. You just hear us working the gas, and it's too much still. But if you let out, see, you let out, then you get all sideways and wonky down the straight. So we got a little bit of breathing room behind us. Up the wall again. Also, a huge shout out to the 8 car. I know him and the other guy I gave a shout out to were arguing, like the Will guy were arguing the whole race. But I tell you what, these two put on a hell of a show, and their like arguments just made the race even more fun. So it was well worth listening to the bullshit. It was great. And you can see we had a little bit of traffic jam there as I was fucking around and running my mouth. Got into the ass end of the 5. And there goes Chris Beaver throwing in a slider, trying to make it work on the 8 car. If you're relatively new to the iRacing world, he's fucking quick. He's a quick guy. We're really living up to the name on the front of the car, aren't we? Trying to survive, trying to stay within striking distance, so within the last couple laps I know I can make a move, not the move, might not be the move, but we're going to try to make a move, you know, just to stay in the range. Chris Beaver putting in the work on us right now. There we are, hard into the wall again. I know my alignment's knocked off by this time, so I'm having a hard time driving the car. Nothing but my fault, obviously. As you can tell, I can't stay out of the wall, but that's the fast way around this track, if you can't tell by the leader. We're going to try to make an outside move on the 5 car for P2, and he runs us up into the wall, which is, I mean, normal for this track, so. And the yellow comes out. And I think we're going to hold down P3. And I just want to shout out everybody who showed love on the last video. We're almost to 400 views, which is crazy to me. I know it sounds really fucking phony of me to say, but honestly 400 is a lot, and it's more than I was expecting. Getting 60 to 70 views every video, not even like the last one got 7, but I'm not even mad. Like, this is what I like doing, and I have fun doing it, so I like dropping stuff that you guys can enjoy with me. And also, you know, I love racing, so anything racing I'm definitely want to be a part of. So just thank you guys for all the support, and I cannot wait for this new game to come out. I'm actually planning a new video hopefully around next week to drop for it, just another little teaser. But I can't even explain how excited I am to get the boys back together, like our little racing league. We're gonna have some cool ass dope videos for the league racing, and our points races are always super tight, so you know it's gonna be entertaining to watch. And I'm gonna try to keep you guys in the loophole with points, like what points are throughout the whole series. So I'm gonna try to make a video once every week on it. I think we're getting ready to go green here, I hope. Sorry for all the caution laps, like I said, it's a bit ridiculous. I will give it to him, that 3 car, man. He's fast this whole race. Heat race, qualifying, everything. He's the fastest one by far. Pace truck's pulling in. We're getting ready to go green. Now here's where it gets interesting, boys. I'm just going to say that. This is where it gets very, very interesting. Alright, so we go green, holding P3 down. I don't know exactly what happens here, but I know something happens. So I go high, and alright, see, I totally thought I looped that by myself, and it turns out, oh, so this is what this guy was mad about. Alright, that makes sense, but anyways, I definitely thought I did that by myself, but I had a little help, I guess. It's alright, I'm not even mad. I slowed and got in front of him. Totally understandable. So that drops us back quite a bit in positions. Well, we're back in the back now, boys. We are back in the back. Not even sure what position we are now. It's not gonna let me update. I think it's different camera angles for you folks. Well, there's pit road, looks pretty empty. Not too much damage to the car. We do have a lot of body damage, but nothing that is really hurting the car other than the alignment. And then here you can see my big friend right here just running my fucking incident points up. But like I said, he probably had a right to be mad. It's dirt racing. It's gonna happen. Alright, so hopefully we're getting ready to go green here, as I'm still getting pushed down the front stretch. It's not gonna update my position yet. I think he's mad because I collected him and he came to a complete stop. So he had to start behind me, but I mean, if you can't avoid the wreck, it's kinda not really all my fault. It's a mixture of faults, so it's a racing incident, man. Gotta love it. Here we go, getting ready to go green. See if we can update our position. Once we cross the line, it should update. Alright, here we are, across the line. Back to P10. Alright, we got, what, 10 laps to go? About 15 laps to go, guys. 15 laps to go, we are in P10. Get into the wall, but we're going to make the pass on P9. I do believe on the Chick-fil-A car. Sucks passing, but you got to do it. Anyways, we're just going to ride the top out, see if we can just try to catch somebody, because we're going to need a miracle at this point. Even for a top 3, I should say. Here we are into the wall again. Chasing them down, chasing them down. here we are. You can just see the speed that we have is beyond these guys. But the leaders are starting to pull away and make a gap in between us, which is making it harder for us to catch them while passing these guys. Which, as I should say, that 3 car has been one of the fastest all nights. You know, he's got the quickest time qualifying, won his heat race, still leading. It's gonna be hard to catch him. Try to make the pass on the 9 car there. We get into the wall, bounce off the straight. Now we focus on the 2 car. Get right up behind the 2 car there. See if we can get some in car. And we're going yellow. Yellow, yellow, and we made it up to P7. We got 3 positions. And we got about 10 laps to go. We got 7 more cars to the leader, so gotta stay calm here. I think they might give the position to this 9 car. No, I think he's pitting. No, he's not pitting. He's fighting for the position. Not getting it, buddy. P7. Gotta drive our fucking ass off to get up there. Especially to get to that 3 car, man. It's gonna be the big challenge. Something's gotta happen. We gotta catch them. We gotta get some more cautions while we pass some more cars. Something to get up to the front in a short amount of laps. That's the only way it's gonna work here. And we got this douchebag 9 car. I'm just joking. Just joking. You really don't want to give me that position, though. We got our old buddy down there, the number 7 car. All right, pace truck is in. We're getting ready to go green. Going green. Huge shout out to that 9 car by letting me by last lap, by the way, because I know he definitely didn't want to give that position up, but he did. And we have a huge wreck up front we get through, and look at that, boys. Look at that, boys. All the way back up to the front. Caution comes out. What did I say? I told you we needed something to happen. Looks like the 3 car was involved. We got Chris Beaver leading it. The 3 car was involved. I think the 8 car was involved. A lot of fast cars. We are back under caution. I do believe we keep this spot. I'm pretty sure. Either that or we're in P3. Yeah, that 8 car definitely has a little bit of damage to the front. Waiting on the pace truck to pull in to go green, holding down P2, boys. How many laps we got left? About 10 laps left still, only got one in. Getting ready to go green. Turn on the voice chat for the last couple laps, get you guys the ear in on the fucking mic'd up like the NFL does it. Alright, pace trucks in, boys. Running P2, Chris Beavers in front of us. We got Will behind us. Getting crazy. Chris Beaver with a fucking amazing start there. Got nothing for him.
Got me good there.
As you can hear me say. And we got the 11 car going around. I think that might bring out the caution again, boys. Yep, caution is out. P2.
Alright, send the fuel guys out. What the fuck?
Here's me requesting a fuel stop.
I'm so glad this is the last night for this track on the officials. Dang it, says goodbye. Yeah. You what? Waiting for 11 and 10 to pass by. Oh. Even though it's been a shit show, I've had some fun with you guys, so. Oh, yeah, you all thank you rating doing this race. You gotta lie.
Waiting on that damn pace truck again. We went from P11 to P2 with like fucking 5 laps. Let's dirt racing. Pace truck is still out. I think we're going green this lap. Also, Chris, if you're watching this video, man, I know this was a fucking amazing race. We both had fun and shit. Can't thank you enough for racing clean, and I want to do a rap for you for free. I'd love to do it. Just get with me either on YouTube, comment or something, and I'll get with you on it. We can definitely make that happen.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, we got about 10 laps to go, boys. Running P2, trying to hold that 9 car off because he had a lot of momentum going into the start. Almost passed me before the flag stand. Well, you can fucking just tell how fast Chris is up top. It's all about waiting for mistakes at this point. About 8 to go. Running the shit out of that top line. See how close of a race this actually was to this camera a little bit. All up in the wall. You can tell when you actually get a lot of bite coming out of the corner, you can just see the difference in speed. See? Look at that. Watch the bite coming out of the corner here. Ugh, see? That would have had it. That would have been good. Riding my passenger seat here. Slowly making some ground up. Got about 5 to go. Try to get the top line. There it is, last lap pass for the win.
That was a fucking race, Chris.
I thought
I had to keep it off the wall, but I got a little wall much in it.
that was a hell of a race.
I had one more incident and I would have been done.
I don't even know what else to say. I mean, that was probably one of the best races I've ever had a part of, and coming from the back to first in a couple laps was crazy. So that was it was fun, and thanks everybody for watching. A huge shout out to our sponsors again, and shout out to everybody in this video. Chris Beaver, Trevor Doyle, Ricky Frankel, Tyler Berg, Will Bridge, Connor New, Brian, Ian, Aaron, Travis, and Josh. You guys, that was fun, man. You don't get very many races like this, and even though it was a complete shit show in the beginning, ended up finishing strong, and it was a fun race for the top 3, 4, 5. You know, can't say for everybody, but I had a blast. That's why I do it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Biggest part right now. About 80% of you guys that are watching right now are not subscribed, so do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and more content coming soon. See ya.